was a rough play night, and my box fort of display system got knocked the fuck about. Forgive me, I've watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine so much I wasn't even so much watching the screen as just going to sleep for the background noise, so it's like, didn't notice. Either way, how's it going? It's the wind-up. I'm feeling better. On my fucking second tumbler of coffee, we got roughly an hour to 2 hours worth of gameplay, assuming the kids let me and nothing breaks. Got a hell of a storm just rolled right on through. It's dry out there for the moment, so I'm wearing my much more comfortable, hello dear viewer, so I'm wearing my much more comfortable and sensible work shoes. Hopefully I don't get caught in a monsoon on the way to work, one good storm and they'll fall apart at the soles. They're just more, I have a good day, they're just more comfortable than my hiking boots. Also, y'all, I don't know what happened with Cult of the Lamb. I was doing some grinding, and the storm came through and knocked the power out, so before we get back on there, I'm about to get on it and see what be happening. Flash that up. That's what we need to do. Run.
Brooklyn bedding mattresses are free of fiberglass. They have different firmness options all across their website. Heights, dimensions, sizes. There's truly something for everyone. You can go to brooklynbedding.com and use our promo code TOOMANY at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else.
Oh, okay, I guess that isn't a lethal drop. That's good to know. But yeah, since we're yapping about events, honestly, I miss, and I know it's nostalgia, we miss the times we were in, not the times themselves. Because, y'all, I miss being able to look shit up in a library physically, but at the same time, anyone who had to go through that shit, you don't really miss it. You just miss knowing what the hell you were doing. Also, there's an entire skill set that I have that is now completely fucking useless. It was made primarily because I used to deal a lot with old books. I used to occasionally hold the pipe dream that maybe I would one day hold a magical library, the likes of which would be one of those places that you don't know it unless someone local tells you about it. A Fight Club-esque library that had all first editions, all very old books, and if you're going to check anything out, well friend, you're going to buy the book. And then when you come back and return the book, you'll get your money back. If you don't come back and return it by the time the book is due, I take the money you gave me and go to start hunting for a new copy. At that point, it becomes a race. You bring my book back, you get your money back. Otherwise, you just bought a very expensive copy of a book. You know what I mean? I wanted to do some shit like that because I've always... Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I've got the American disease. I want to build something. I want to do something that lasts longer than I do. But that being said, I want that something to be worth remembering. I don't want my legacy to be, oh yeah, he bought a tech company and then, like, you know, fucked a bunch of kids and then fucked off. He bought a tech company and then, like, he rented out, like, Italy. It was, like, wild, man. No, fuck that. I want to be, hey, he got rich and then, like, cured fucking cancer. And he was humble about it. He actually made sure nobody said he cured cancer, but these doctors and scientists did. He just made the research and funding available for all. I want to do some shit like that. Something to be remembered. Not just, oh yeah, the richest billionaire at the time. It's like, okay, for example, Anyone remember the movie Annie? How many old theater heads I got in here? Anyone remember Annie? The sun will come out tomorrow, all that? Do you know Daddy Warbucks was a person? Like, his name was not Warbucks, and if you called him Daddy, I'm guessing you better have been a very young age and in a very revealing dress. But, no, he was the rich person of the time. Now, pop quiz down in the comments, can anyone tell me what his name was? Because he had a name. He had a whole ass backstory that was probably tragic and involved a stupid fucking slit or some shit. But, I mean, does anyone remember this motherfucker? Thank you for the snot, baby. I'm hoping you get to feeling better. This little kitten just, she's... If I didn't know better, I'd say she's trying to spread this sick because she's avoiding her brothers and sisters, which is nice. But literally, to let me know she's sick, she just keeps coming up behind me or getting near where I'm doing something and then not like meowing or pawing or not pouncing, just sneezing. Either on me or in whatever. I've had to remake my coffee twice. Y'all just get, ah, yes, the perfectly blended guys. Well, if I could ignore it, I would ignore it, but now every time I take a drink, I'm gonna think cat snot. Dump out the coffee sadly, and then clean the cup, wash the cup, put the cup down for a second, get a new brew going. I love my cats, y'all. Let me be clear, as much as I bitch about them, I would never change a thing, and I would fight vehemently to keep them. They're a gigantic pain in my ass, but they're my pain in the ass. I could probably live in a better scenario if I didn't mind abandoning all my animals. But to me, a life without animals is hardly a life worth living. But yeah, y'all, when it comes to yapping about stuff today, it's kind of difficult because the playing field is so well, for lack of a better term, fucked. I mean, I don't want to punch down. I'd rather always punch up as a rule because I'm not a hack. I might not be good yet, but, you know. I think Pearlman 500 said it best. I don't understand the appeal to Theo Vaughn much because I never understood the appeal of Larry the Cable Guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get much like the Scream Ghostface, not Scream himself, but the Ghostface caricature. I get the, what's up? I get the appeal. I get it. It's the same reason why children love the fucking synthetic piano. Now, don't get me wrong, as an adult, you can make some shit with that. But everyone that got one for a kid, no, they aren't in love with the music, friends. They like, much like Gene from Bob's Burgers, they like the farty noises. They like the woo! They like the random shit noises. So, and I'm not saying don't get it for your kids. That's art, y'all. Those random shit noises are art. That's your kid having a way to express themselves in a world that's quickly becoming more and more Kardashian. The real ones know. And that's what I'm saying, we need to fight that shit. Like, real talk, fight that shit. I'm not saying let's go beat the hell out of Theo Vaughn. That's not the way, folks. I'm saying, let's do something worse. Let's take away his attention. Now again, I would never say come and watch me because I stream 3 to 4 times a day. I have over 800 videos now. We have enough content on this channel. If you like my talking, we got talkies. If you like my just playing the games, we have quite a few of those. I'm going to try to upload more no mic streams, but I also don't want to be rude. So it's like, you know, if my viewers come by like That Wolf Guy, or Benito, or Isaac the God, or... Y'all, I'll be honest, the more complicated you make your names, the more difficult it is for me to remember. Real good with puns, though. Real good with puns. Make your name punny, and I will probably remember it. Especially if the punny story comes with a equally punny backstory. But I don't know, y'all. Another part of it, I kind of want to blame Family Guy, kind of don't, because admittedly, I don't care for Family Guy anymore. But there was a time, back in my prime, that I really liked that show. And mostly I think it was because it was lazy ass shit. Sorry, Seth, I'm sorry. He's a better comedian than I am. He's arguably won capitalism. But whoop, fuck you, zombie. Fuck you, ditch. What we gonna do? Play some football? We gonna play the American brain damage sport? Fuck you trying to pull on me, bitch. Almost went after my dear sweet fluff lamb. You're okay, little fella. But nah, it's... I don't know how to put it. I don't want to be mean to Theo Vaughn, but it's like... I also call bullshit on some of these, oh shucks, Mater bullshit things. Because y'all, let's be clear on this one. I might try to get rid of my southern accent, and it come out when I'm angry, or it come out when I'm frustrated. It might be a thing that just come out because I get lazy with repressing it. But either way, y'all, it's not an act. I put y'all in to let y'all know I'm here, I'm slightly queer, I guess, and I am very southern. I know grits. I even know how to make grits. I even know how to take the corn plant from out the garden and make grits out of your corn plant. That's how southern I am. That being said, I'm not... Oh, hello, dear viewers. That being said, I'm proud of the southern ways of we as a community grow together. I'm proud of, during the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, it was southern folks that pulled together. I'm proud of what we can do when we gotta do. I am not proud of sundown towns, the Confederacy, the Confederate flag. The idea that we wanted to own people so goddamn badly that we were willing to let most of our sons and daughters, mostly sons, get murdered ugly on the battlefield. And then for, what's it been, over 100 years now? Well, then for over 60 years of it, tried to pretend like these motherfuckers were anything more than traitors. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But I'm proud of what we could be. And I'm proud of our few southerners that are just that. Badasses. I don't know, y'all. It's not an aesthetic, if that makes sense. And it's also, I don't want to get on here and be like, oh, they're stealing our culture, man. Because that also feels bullshit when they're stealing, like, dreads, and they're stealing, like, the latest one I saw on Ciro's TV, and I haven't seen the episode yet, so I'm not going to talk too much into it. But I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Every time I go to the gas station and I see do-rags, I'm like, you know, I got long hair. That'd be nice to put my long hair up in and make it to where, you know, my hair's tied back, but it's in a breathable sheath. That's a good idea. But every time I've ever seen a do-rag, it's been on either a black lady's head before she go to bed, or a black gentleman's head when he be flexing, I believe is what the kids would call it. But either way, it feels very much like I would love to do a simple Viking braid, which is just two braids, goes from your temple all the way around, makes a halo-esque. I wouldn't mind doing that. And I will argue, similar to the French braid, fuck off, that's my culture thing too. But I wouldn't, like, do dreads. And that's not to say dreads aren't pretty, dreads aren't cool, they are very much. But they're not white people. Does that make sense, or does that make me sound racist? Because I very much, I want to be understood on this. It's the same reason why I would wear a kafif or a kafufi, the traditional neck scarf that rebel groups have worn and that's become a symbol for Palestinian liberation. I would wear one of those. I wouldn't wear a African styled, what's it called? The scarf, like what Congress did during the George Floyd incidents. That honestly could have gone a lot better if they had done it right, but they didn't because it's our country, so of course they fucking didn't. Y'all, performative politics are good. We want that. It shows they care. But your performative politics needs to come along with something. If they had all come out in the traditional African prayer scarf thing and done their little dance and then reform police action to where there's an internal and an external legal system there, to where when a cop murders someone, there's more justice to it than just them moving to a different precinct. They actually go to prison for an allotted amount of time. Again, similar to if I'm at the restaurant cooking, I get super duper pissed, so in the world where I have Hulk strength, I throw the fryer outside. While I'm throwing the fryer outside, both something that involves my job and something that could be job related, I hit a customer with the fryer, I should still be blamed for that. Even if I was just doing my job. Bad analogy, but it's off the top of my head, you know? Don't be too judgmental of the dome analogies. They're usually bad because I haven't sat down to write them out. Like I said, y'all, I don't know how to do it. I don't. I'm trying my best here, if that makes logical sense, but I don't have the fucking formula, you know? There's no, we do this, comrades, and then liberation comes. So some of it is very much, hey, doesn't that seem a little fucked up to you? I mean, for example, I'm gonna stop all the crime in U Harley. I'm gonna stop all the speeders. We're gonna tell the cops to set up their little traps, and we're gonna set up roadblocks, and we're gonna set up little cameras to catch these speeders. We're gonna stop these speeders. That sounds like a plan. Like it or love it or hate it, love it or leave it, whatever. It's a plan. It's feasible. We can put this into motion. In comparison, I'm going to stop all the speeders in Georgia. I'm going to catch 100,000 speeders a day. I will lock them in prison for speeding because then they will never speed again. Okay, Queen, but that seems a little crazy to me. Because one, you've set a deadline. I'm going to kill 100 rats. I mean, depending on how infested your town is, that's doable. But after day 2... well, now you're killing pets, you're making new rats to kill rats, after day 2 to hit that quota, you're not going to be able to hit that quota. It's why quotas are dumb. The only time you can have a quota is if something's like necessary and being produced on a massive scale, like self-sealing stem bolts. Real ones get the reference. For the record, when I make a reference to Star Trek, where the fuck are you at, baby? Because that was right in my ear, too. Okay, you're behind me. I moved the chair in order to get out the cat's way more, and just as I get settled back in, I just hear, it's like, where are you at? Little fucking ghost cat. Ghost cat. But nah, y'all, it's the same way as comedy's never gonna move forward if we stay in the decadent past. Y'all, real talk here, your crazy old grandpa, or your crazy old uncle, or whatever you consider me as, your older brother if you're a millennial, either way. Y'all, I liked Adam Sandler. Happy Gilmore will be forever bestowed in my mind. I refuse to watch the sequel. Unless the chat gives me like $200-300, I'm not watching that fucking sequel. You can't make me. God can't make me. Fuck that sequel. No. I liked Adam Sandler. I checked out after Pixel. I will remain checked out. Thank you very much. I never saw whatever his horribly transphobic, I guess, movie was. The one, the brother, Jack and Jill. That one. I heard it was terrible. I thankfully dodged that bullet. Again, I liked him back in the day. I thought it was endearing that he kept his friends, his much, much less talented friends like Rob Schneider, in acting. That being said, seeing the comic stylings of Rob Schneider makes me think, okay, maybe we should just let hats die. On the stage, for the record, on the stage. Let's not grab our pitchforks. And if we're gonna grab our pitchforks and torches, yeah, y'all. The reason I'm upset with Liver King isn't because he wanted to hunt down Joe Rogan like some sort of creepy demon from the woods. I'm not upset over that. That's almost quaint. Let the girlies fight. But y'all, I'm upset because if he really wants to go after CEOs, go after CEOs. Also, I've got a correction to make. It's time for another famous yap correction. I said that the CDC had a few shots, nobody died, and it was, you know, just another Tuesday in America. Y'all, no joke in here, because we don't joke about this sort of thing. A cop has died protecting the CDC. Over 100 shots went into the CDC. Windows were shattered, which, again, correcting myself, I guess the glass wasn't bulletproof. I do not have the officer's name, sadly. I will not give out the piece of shit who shot the places up's name, because fuck him, get pwned, loser. He went out the coward's way. Which is also why, y'all, the whole, oh, well, we'll take them and we'll put them in prison for 1 billion years. Each kill will be... Y'all, you can't threaten somebody who's just going to kill themselves when the deed is done. The reason I get upset when they die isn't for some misguided, oh no, the humanity. It's because, no, you fucker, you skipped out on the bill. Y'all, in a world as fucked up as America is, yeah, you want to go and mass murder? Fine, do it. We basically should start hosting it as a TV show here. But there's a price to be paid. Once you're done with your little fun murder day, you go live in a box with a bunch of very unpleasant people for the rest of your life. We get to study you. We get to dissect your brain when we're done with you. Again, terrible, terrible happenings, but you pay for that crime. Well, guess what? We can't pull your ass out of hell. And I don't believe in a hell. So basically, these people do horrible, unspeakable things and then just check out. Dodge the fucking tab. Now, maybe it's because I've worked in the restaurant business too long. Maybe that's what's jading my view here. But, bitch, you don't get to skip out on your tab. Pay the fucking server. I don't know, bad analogy. Y'all, I'm tired of my country being this way. I'm tired of it, and I don't know how to fix it. I mean, I'm doing what I can, which is very minimal, but it's what I can do. The other part of it is just, y'all, where are all my conspiracy bros at? During the Biden administration, when he was trying to push for student loan forgiveness, but they were quiet as fuck on that. But, oh my god, he sniffed a young child's head. Oh, I cannot do that. I cannot do the gasp. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I overstretched my acting skills. But yeah, oh my god, he sniffed his granddaughter's head, which was more of a kiss on the forehead because they were at the child's father's funeral. Well, now I just feel dirty for saying. But dude, he drinks the blood of baby. That's just fucking stupid. He's demented. He's not like a president that I'm gonna go 10 toes down for and fight for. But where the fuck are all my conspiracy bros at now? When we need you to talk about the Epstein files. When Trump literally just met with Putin in Russia or not in Russia, he's too much of a coward for that. But Trump just met with Putin in Alaska, and it was a very productive meeting. And Trump will bring the meeting's results to Ukraine. Y'all, where the fuck are my conspiracy theorists at? Furthermore, where the fuck are all my gun-toting patriots at? Well, brother, I tell you what, the reason I keep my guns is because one day the sheep will need a wolf. And on that day, I'll be that wolf. Okay, where the wolf at? Well, friends, I got a hurt tummy. My tummy hurts, and y'all, I can't really do anything. You know, it's just it's a shotgun. It's real cool, and it makes this really neat noise. But it doesn't like. Oh man, I can do that better. Y'all, it's a shotgun, and it makes like this really weird noise. It's really cool, but like, y'all, they've got like tanks. They've got like tanks and jets and like drones, y'all. I've got like this shotgun and this Mossberg. It's scary to like kids, but I'm just a dumb hillbilly, y'all. I can't defend. I'm just a little birthday boy. What? My hat with the snake and don't tread on? No. I'm just saying, you know, tread gently, friends. Tread gently on me. Like a cashmere sweater. Tread gently. Nah, fuck that shit. Where all my rednecks at? Where are all the motherfuckers that... Oh yeah, you think you can take my gun? Well, come take it then. Because, friendo, they took your guns. Hell, the Republicans might very well come take your guns if we continue mocking Trump. Because don't play it down. The man's committing crimes, in my opinion, and probably more than my opinion in the coming years. We'll find out. But he's committing crimes, in my opinion. But at the same time, y'all, he threw himself a military birthday parade in which even the soldiers who had to be there were not exactly thrilled about it. And when that bombed, well, then we bombed Iran. He was going to release the Epstein files. He was going to be that president, do what no other president during him and Biden's administration had done. And then, oh yeah, he's all over those files and putting them out makes him look guiltier than Nixon. Well, can't do that. So then he sends people to LA to stomp on individual citizens' rights to speak. He commands the Marines, and I'm positive on this one, but allegedly, he commands the Marines to open fire on American citizens. Something that will have not been openly done ever, not been technically oopsie-poops done since the Vietnam era. The Marines, they refuse. They just, no sir, that is a non-legal order, we do not comply. No sir, that is a non-legal order, we also do not comply. Yep, we will totally march around these streets and look like a giant bag of dicks, but we're not going to shoot civilians. And I'm proud of our Marines for that one, to be honest. I mean, first Trump administration, he did have the lackeys to shoot tear gas in Lafayette Square. That's why I'm not surprised that he did this, because, y'all, when a fascist shows you their true colors, they're not lying, no one's ever done a fascist thing to be a fascist, because it's not cool. They do it because they think it's the way. I hate them, but let's not pretend like a fascist won't be a fascist. I mean, it's the same thing as a racist. Right now is the time. Hey, my white asshole, cracker-ass, honky brethren. Now is the time. If you want to say that particular word, the word you know that I'm saying, because you know you shouldn't say it, yeah, if you say it in my chat, I'm going to boot you out. I'm going to call you a piece of shit inbred twat. But say it on the street. You can get away with it right now. The Republicans are in office. Decorum, fucking properly speaking, respectability. Nah, fuck that shit. Take a shit on a desk. Hell, most of Trump's goddamn, a good portion of his damn Gestapo force are made up of people from January 6th who did just that. Because again, if I or you take over a city, y'all, whatever happened to the gentlemen and ladies that were in Antifa? The one city that got taken over by Antifa, and it lasted until damn near the end of the I'm sorry to George Floyd's family. The man deserves to have his name said right. But what happened to those Antifa people that took the city during the height of the George Floyd protest? Held the city till almost the end of the George Floyd protest, and by city I mean basically a block. And they did. They kicked the cops out, they got rid of the sympathizers, eventually fucking, as always is the case, someone in the group snitched, someone ratted. It was never going to stand against the fucking U.S. military for long, and they went down. My question is, from what I heard, they didn't go out blaze of glory, they got arrested. Did they also get a pardon? Are they still in prison? What happened? These are the ones we need to look into. Fuck the ones where the president and everyone's saying, yeah, but look at them. Fuck them, who cares? Although I will say, in the spirit of what the fuck news, I'm hoping, I haven't had it confirmed, I'm hoping it's just internet pipe dream and devilry, but supposedly Taylor Swift is going to be dating the QAnon shaman. Somebody prove me wrong. Please, somebody prove me wrong. I'm begging somebody to prove me wrong. If not Taylor Swift, Katy Perry. One of the Barbie characters is, and I'm just, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because that means that a lot more incels are going to do more QAnon shaman-y things, because that's their way in. Never ever underestimate what horniness can do. Y'all, just because I'm ace don't mean that your old uncle don't fucking understand what those body parts were for. It's just because I would happily go through an orchiectomy if I was able doesn't mean that I don't understand. And for the record, I would be going through it because, you know, they get in the fucking way. I know I would be committing myself to taking testosterone for the rest of my life if I want to maintain my masculinity. But I'd be willing to trade that off for how many times these dogs, people, trees. I've been hitting the balls a lot. So much that I kind of don't want the balls anymore. You ever have that? I guess not a lot of people can relate to that particular. But yeah, y'all, it's... Like I said, it's different, I guess, because it's also... I don't want to be a father in that sense. I would love to adopt kids. I would love to build a little house just for children. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, this needs a safety rail. It is now a far enough drop that this needs a safety rail. I feel like they're missing the point. Maha is clearly a reference to Amanda Bynes and the Amanda Show from the 90s. Maha! I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to make light of it, but every time I make a joke about it, it's just, yeah, but we're fucked. Yeah, and we can make fun of them, but they still hold the power. It's like, fuck.
Bring back old-timey grifters, where they had to work hard. They had to start a radio station, get kicked out by the government, move to Mexico, get a stronger radio station. I think that's the part that sucks, and I keep thinking about more and more. Is I think that we've been trying to teach people about these grifters. Yeah. The old-timey grifters, especially from the Gilded Age, the 1920s and 1930s. So they can spot them. So they can spot them. But in reality, we're teaching ourselves their tactics. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. Mexico radio station. Let's do it. Take my hand. Okay. I got a hand on camera. No. Mexico radio station. We go ball surgery. Go ball surgery. Punching in the face. Crypto. Extreme dehydration. Crypto. No, don't. I'm gonna rug pull them. We're not rug pulling. I'm rug pulling all of them. We just got this new rug to help with sound. I know we got the sound, and I got some sound cubes. Okay, listen. We gotta close up. What is the episode even about? I'll tell you what it's about. What? We're officially podcasting. Because y'all, not only.
I was gonna try to do the iron thingy.
And you've probably already heard the ad. We slept on the mattress. Can I tell you? This is not the actual part. This is the ad. This is actually, we want to re-relay this a little bit because, oh my god, I've been having such terrible sleep. We've had the same mattress for 10 years. Yeah. And this famously was the one deal I made that I've never not only that you did not get ruined, you torpedoed. Yeah. You torpedoed any chance of negotiation. We were looking, it was right before we got married, we had just bought our first house. I said, let's not even move our old mattress in. We're gonna buy a new mattress. We went to a mattress store, and you guys know what it's like when you go to a mattress store. You walk in and you're like, this is clearly a front of some sort. You guys are laundering something. Like they were shocked a person walked in. The guy, I'm like, I want a specific amount. Mrs. E and I said, I want this price range, very small price range I had at the time. Yeah. And then the guy was like, oh, let me show you a couple mattresses first before I show you that one, because he wants you to know what like a good mattress is like before you go lay and go, this is fine. And the first fucking mattress, it was a pillow top mattress. Mrs. P and I lay on it. I'm laying on it, like trying desperately to not show that I'm comfortable. Mrs. P flops to one side. She rolls over, she flops to the other side. Give him whatever he wants. While laying on the bed. While laying on the bed. Hand on your card. $4,000 later. Yeah. I have this mattress. I just finally finished paying it all. On a credit card. My first
That's insane, y'all. But then again, I sleep on a couch. And given my ideal sleeping location, it would be my hammock. Definitely would have to wash it. It's been in the cat room forever, just waiting to be used again. But, y'all, my hammock's like, if I go high end, $100. And that's a super high end. When the dogs finally rip it down, it gets replaced once hammock. So really, it's $50 if you want to get into it. And it's comfy, it's a nice way to sleep, it's cool in the winter and cool in the summer. I can basically make it warmer by putting a small heater up under it, or I can cool it off by putting a fan next to it. I love my hammock, y'all. But I thought like a bed was $300, $400, $500. I thought a high-end bed was going to be $1,000, I'll be honest with you. You're telling me people could leave this hellhole of a country and instead they're buying a fucking mattress? What the fuck, y'all? What the fuck, y'all? Hello, dear viewer. Welcome to the morning wind-up and yap stream. Hope you're doing well. I basically just respond to YouTube videos, comments, the like, as I get ready for my 4-mile hike into work. This is Hardcore Survival. We're currently mining down, trying to reach bedrock so I can build an underground base. But yeah, I haven't seen everything that has to do with Alaska and Putin meeting with Trump. I just don't care right now. I'm sort of I'm kind of surprised our country's still rolling, if that makes sense. It's sort of that moment in Grand Theft Auto or whatever it is where the vehicle's been shot, blown up, it's on fire, and you're just sort of watching it go, and it's like, okay, so when's it gonna go? It's clearly not doing great. It's clearly about to go. When's it going off? Because to be clear, I don't think we're gonna get Fallout, y'all. We might. I'm not gonna lie. We never underestimate the craziness of white people that are desperate. But I don't think we're gonna get Fallout, y'all. Maybe that's why Trump was pouting so much as Putin isn't buying into World War III. Mostly because anyone with a brain that isn't mush realizes World War III not good for anybody. We will all die. Y'all, we will all die. I don't care what your gun-toting, patriotic dipshit family tells you. World War III, we all pack it in and die. We have weapons the likes of which Satan himself would be afraid of. I mean, if we got into a World War III scenario, the fallout of which, even if we don't go nuclear, would be unfathomable. Especially with the way the world currently is with climate change, food deserts being a literal thing now. Nah, we do not need a World War III. What we need is America to get her shit together. I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. Other countries have problems too. One, I just live here, so I kind of see it. Two, a lot of the world's problems seem to stem from American interests. Like, Cuba was a great place while Castro was around. And then America tried their best to make Cuba a hellhole, and it was still pretty nice. Y'all, if the world's most powerful superpower as far as military-industrial complex is trying to make your life hell, and it's not great, I mean, my drink's a little warm now, then you're doing amazing work, y'all. Considering America's had a war on its own people for about 70-something years now. And, yeah, we're barely hanging in there by a fucking hair. Y'all, I'm on here sometimes telling y'all how to make fucking hillbilly penicillin. How to properly clean a wound. How to ignore the nonsensical advice and what advice is pretty kind of medically sound and which one. Because, y'all, at the end of the day, as a person who can tell you, if you can do it, get to the goddamn hospital. If that's an option for you, take that option. But if you're an American like me and the nearest hospital's well over 80 plus miles away, yeah, you might be fucked if you're left waiting for a hospital. So, here's what we can do in place of that if we have to make do. I've done videos on penicillin and alcohol, and I want to say I've done a couple on bleach, but I've never made homemade bleach, so I don't know. I don't like to give y'all advice unless I've done it at least 2 to 3 times successfully. It's why if you're walking through a pine barren or any U.S. forest, for the most part, if you find a tree that gives off sap, again, minus beach areas, sandy areas, swamplands, be aware of your surroundings. But if you're just in temperate forests, the mountains, the hills, get you some pine tree sap. You can get it out of the ends of the branches or out of the trunk if you're needing a good amount. But it's nature's antiseptic. It'll burn like hell in a wound, but it'll also seal a wound. And hey, here's something fun for 2025. The countries that aren't terrible places, yeah, they have things called sutures. And these wild magicians, wizards some would say, they call them doctors. They can do all sorts of wild and crazy things, like take a person that would otherwise be vomiting and demon-possessed and give them a few of these magical pills, and then they start to feel better after a few days rather than just dying. I mean, I'm making jokes. I'm making pretty fucking hacky jokes, but they're unfortunately poignant. Unfortunately, some people are just fucking dumb.
I've been going back and forth with Jaeger.
Alright, y'all.
Also, I have not been able to do
It feels like a pretty good spot to stop for now, I guess. Let's go ahead and skim this little bit off.
Finally felt well enough. We were out, and I had a vodka cran. I debated about having a Jaeger bomb, but by the time we got to the area, I was like, if I do a Jaeger bomb now, I'm not sleeping. And I need to sleep. And so I did my vodka cran. And then I, listen, we're not going to get into it. You know what we are going to get into? Our next shout out, whose name is, give me that sweet, sweet dopamine.
But yeah, y'all. I might try to do some cultural land grinding before I head into work, because I've got a little bit of time left. And being that nobody showed up, oh no, I'm kidding, y'all. It's early. I get it. But still, if nobody's gonna be here for the show, we've got some bit. We got some good building done. We will get more done. I just want to, you know, also be careful about the builds. That way we don't end up dying off. And a lot of the builds would be easier with assistance. I don't mind doing it alone, in solidarity, seclusion. I am Pac-Man. But, at the same time, it'd just be nice to have an extra pair of eyes to watch out for enemies, you know? An alarm system of sorts would be ideal. Once we get a bucket, we might turn this whole thing into a waterfall. That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Oh, he got pulled up over here. There we go. Good looking shirt. Good looking shirt. They got some bad raccoons on it. All right, up next, we have Joseph Vasquez. Hey, hon. After that, we have Elon Colehep. Hey, hon.
That sounds familiar.
After that, we have Rockstash. Hey, hon. Rockstash. Then we have Nick Minus. Hey, hon. Then we have the underscore Cal underscore Mr. underscore ampersand underscore Mrs. underscore P. messages to make sure I try to time them together because I want to make sure that I don't, some people don't want to shout out, some people have a different name, they don't know how to change it. And I do want to say thank you for all the messages and for names like this that just tell us we're doing good. Because sometimes, sometimes the fatigue gets a little bit too deep in the analytics, and it's like, why do they hate me? Yeah. Even though there's so many of you listening, and we're doing so well, there's still, Google and YouTube have created a box that makes me mad and sad. After you're doing a great job, we have It's Mrs. T's Fault. I casually make air horn sound effects with my mouth. There we go. After that, we have Metro Lovely. Hey, hon. After that, we have Nicholas Wolfwood. Hey, hon. We still have so many more names. Nicholas Wolfwood, though, great name. Yeah, that's a cool name. Honestly, that's the name of a cool character in a book. That's a character in a book that you would read. Yeah, and then tell me about. Absolutely. Go write your life story, Nicholas Wolfwood. Go out there. Go do it. After that, we have Ben Chichester. Hey, hon. Honestly, you need to meet Nicholas Wolfwood. Yeah, I need to hang out together. Both of those characters I read in the book. After that, we have Envy. Envy? Yeah, E-N-V-E-E. After that, we have Spooky Boswitch, Xing the Government for Fun. Love that. That's a good hobby. That's a great name. I love a Boswitch. You love a Spooky. I love a new spook. I love a Hexing the Government. I love Hexing the Government. You know what your favorite is? What? Funsies. After that, we have Morgan Christ. Hey, hon. That's a good one to mix together. Yeah. Followed by Morgan Christ. Who? I am the Flamingo Queen. Hey, hon. You know what? I like people that know what the fuck they're saying about themselves, that know who they are. I stand on business with one leg. I'm the Flamingo Queen. After that, we have Meadow. Hey, Meadow. This is really putting a lot together. After that, we have Mrs. Underscore P. Okay. Underscore O's. Oh, no. Underscore us. Uh-oh. Underscore nothing. Oh.
Up, y'all, we will stop it for now. I thank y'all for watching in the future. We will see y'all after work. Here in a little bit, I'll probably do a walk-in stream as the sun rises, or thereabouts. Hopefully I'll find more to talk about then. Just for now, it's a wild, wild world out there, y'all. We can survive it together. Let's work together today to make the world someplace worth living. You don't have a hero? Well, look in a mirror, friend. You are the hero now. Be safe, y'all. Take care of each other. Endure and survive together. We will see y'all here in a bit.